Hey fishos, the reports are flowing in thick and fast at the moment. It's fantastic. Starting to relax a few of the travel rules from the first, so pretty well open slather after that. But we're getting some magnificent reports. Dartmouth Dam, it is cracking. I don't know why everything's kicked into gear. Conditions are perfect, I suppose. That's my theory anyway. But a lot of activity there at the moment. Trolling's very effective, whether it be flatlining or whether it be down rigging. Take your pick because they're catching them either. It doesn't seem to matter. All the new Victorian streams are fishing well. Once they don't get too much more rain, they'll be pretty well spot on. Hume Weir, disastrous. Not much happening there at all. There's hardly a fish getting caught there. Don't know why. It's a fair bit of colour in it. It's probably because from the fires, it's still got the remnants of that colour floating around there. It's just not happening. But the river below is a bit ordinary, a bit hard to get around. Don't forget, 1st of June, cray season starts up, lobby season, call it what you will. Always in two minds what I'm going to call it. But anyway, you can go out there and catch those little critters from the 1st of June, I can assure you, and have a bit of fun. Getting some very, very good reports from the river here. Pretty consistent as far as bait fishermen go. It's clean enough for lure fishing, I can tell you now. So it's looking pretty promising. Flick a few lures around, spinner baits, hard bodies. Surface lure action seems to be firing up a fair bit. We're going through a lot of surface lures at the moment. Blokes are going down there, especially, believe it or not, the cod walker. Cheap and nasty, $10 lure down there. Can't lose them, well, unless you throw it in the tree, and some of us can do that, I can tell you. But my goodness gracious me, they are working a treat. Even Old Man Creek, the occasional fish out of there, as long as you can find a little bit of water there, it's good. Tumut River, not as good as I'd like. It's not bad, but there's a bit of dirty water there, but they're still drifting a bait, flicking a lure around, quite effective. Slim minnows, 70mm in the bright chromy colours seem to be working quite well there, so it's certainly worth the effort. Some big fish out of Blowering, quite a few of them, very happy with that. Not going crazy nut stuff, but certainly good enough. I think you'll find if you put in a bit of time there, you're going to come home with the results. Trolling through the middle of the day, 35, 40 foot lures covers it nicely. When you're casting lures of a night time, spinner baits will do the job all right, but the chatterbait type lure, 3/4 ounce, 1 ounce, 8-inch tails, fantastic, can't beat it. The big lunker tails, unbelievable. White seems to be a bit of a hit there at the moment. Bait off the bank, yabbies in particular. Grubs are working, but yabbies seem to be a lot better. Looking very promising there. Talbingo, how good is it? A little bit quieter on the weekend compared to the previous week, but still very, very good. And this week has been real good up there. Tantangra, Yukonbean, yo, firing, happy days. Plenty of fishermen up there catching fish at the moment, and conditions aren't too bad. The Yukonbean River, the spawn run started. Thredbo River, spawn run started. Anybody wanting to chase some of those trophy-sized fish, if that's your thing, go and get into it because it's happening. Just got a report through from the Bathurst boys. They told me Wagga absolutely going nuts, and it's very good. Yellow belly off the bank with bait. Pretty darn hard to beat. Yabbies, little worms, or little yabbies should I say, and worms in particular, very good. Some very nice cod, a lot of big cod getting caught, happy with that. Money chucking swim baits around, also our chatterbait mumbler type thing in the 3/4 ounce in particular seems to be working there. Brighter colours more so than whites there for some reason, I don't really know what. Might be just the circle they're moving in, the people they like to use bright colours, they're catching fish on them, so it's looking promising. Windermere, surprisingly enough, some nice big cod out of Windermere. I've never known it to be a cod dam, but the last 2 seasons has been good, and people are there targeting big cod and getting some sizable fish out of it at the moment too. Burrendong's fishing well, very happy. So as you can see, good scene all around us. Travel rules getting lifted, so my goodness gracious, get into it, go and get stuck into it. Compleat English Fish Report this week, we'll catch you next week.